time to walk around, walking around the compound. Lions and tigers all around, see some cats when Derek walks around.
It's halftime Packer game. Figured it was enough time to go out and film a webcast. Packers versus the Bears. Watching the inaugural taking of the reins, the first iteration of Jordan Love's stellar run towards being the Green Bay Packers' third straight Hall of Fame quarterback in a row, third straight in a row. So we're watching history today. It's an amazing thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it's halftime. So I'm gonna, watch. Let's film some kitties too. It's there because that's important too. Like there's this guy. Like there's this guy. He can't really see, but he knows. He's like, I can't quite see you, but I know that I'm seeing a shape of greatness, a shape of greatness. I think that's probably what he's thinking right now. Oh, hello all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi, hello, how are ya? It's nice out. Oh, nice. Okay, it's 93 degrees. Give it another 10 down, then maybe it'll be what I would consider nice. But it is 93. I think the high temperature today was like 94. We're finally on the downward turn. It's finally getting cooler. Like for realsies. Not like the token, hey, the high temperature today is only going to be 99. No, it's like tomorrow, I think the high temperature is going to be 86. Downright chilly. Hello, good sir. What? You don't like my... He doesn't like my hat. He doesn't like the cheese head. That's silhouette. Hey, what you watching? Something about... Yep. Space stuff. Hello there, sweetie pie. You're an alright kitty cat. I hope your stay is going well. And it stinks that we're actually, because the temperature's truly gonna be dropping tomorrow. I think it's gonna be the first real dipsy doodle, and then I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be back at work doing work stuff for the time being. For now. So I gotta miss it. The first real cool push. The push of the cool. The Spuds McKenzie push. Hi girls. Hello tigers. Hi tigers. Hi tiger girls. Whoa. No punching. No face punches. No, we don't need that. We don't need face punch. These gals. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I tucked my hair up under my hat and I went in to ask him why. He said you'd look like a fine, upstanding man. I think you do. So I took off my hat and said, imagine that. Huh. Me working for you. Yeah, sign everywhere. The sign blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? That was a big, and it's weird because that like was legit social commentary. It was a legitimate song of social commentary that did kind of capture a divide. It captured a divisive aspect of Americana back in the 60s. Between the straights and the squares. Wait, no, that's the straights and the square. That'd be like the same. Like the straight edge and then the squares would be the same. So like the hippies and the weirdos. Between the long hairs and the buzz cuts. That's, yeah. Because it was like, the youth culture, counterculture was turning into a thing. And then, your traditional conservative America was like, what's all of this stuff happening with these hippies and their thoughts and their colors? And it's going away. It's taking away from our values. And it was an easy way to delineate the us versus them is what type of hair you had. And that's why like the Beatles, it's crazy looking at the Beatles, and they had shaggy hairstyles, and it wasn't that. It's not like they were like, oh my gosh, they're so. But like back then, that was like a real, not like a quote protest, but they were not as what's the word? They were just ever so slightly, just kind of like, yeah, we're not the buzz cuts. Yeah, we'll wear suits and we're kind of, we're somewhat clean cut, but not exactly. It's kind of smart because like the youth, which is actually a really brilliant marketing kind of thing that the Beatles did. Hi, Munch. And that what's her face, the manager. What was the Beatles manager? I can't remember. Brian something. Maybe, was it? The fifth Beatle. Bless you. But that was a real instance when you think about like quote sellout, like because that was such a big thing too within music. And for like, oh my gosh, they cut their hair, they're sellouts. Oh man, Metallica cutting their hair. That was a huge. A lot of the fans thought that was a big middle finger. They thought that was like the band basically saying just like we're going back on who we are and our values. There's weird things about hair. About what it means, how long it is, how short it is, whether or not you cover it up, what you do with it, whose mouth you put it in. There's so many things that it can be said about, and it's so straight. It gets very confusing, and it changes with the times. It's hard to keep up. But yeah, if you look at the Beatles and how they were, because while they were still kind of touring in Germany, stuff like that, and this is back when they were still wearing leather jackets and part of their show was nailing a condom to the back wall of the stage that they were performing at, and then lighting it on fire. And they did leather jackets. They had pompadour hairstyles. That was the Beatles, and their popularity really started to take off across Europe and into England. And some of their singles were starting to really hit. Hey. Hello. Hi, Mister. Hello. Mr. Cheese. Cheese. And where's Juno? I don't know where she is. Usually she's up high. Maybe she's in one of the houses. But that's when the manager said, like, all right, we're gonna do this whole new thing. We're gonna rebrand you guys ostensibly. We're gonna give you haircuts, but not too crazy haircuts. We still want you to be slightly shaggy. We're gonna put you all in suits. Got to ditch the leather jackets because we wanna be able to get you on TV. And they did all this kind of stuff, and they very kind of carefully orchestrated. Huh. She's around somewhere. I'm such a bozo. I didn't even notice these little Pete's right here. These little Petetsies. These little tootsies. Yeah. Those are Junos. He's just in their sawn logs. And then, people still be like, yeah, but that's still, they were selling out. Okay, I mean, they put up with kind of doing that for a few years, and then they rolled that commercial accessibility into massive global success. Like a wild, unprecedented, and unmatched success. And that type of success gave them the ability to then expand their creative chops. It gave them like the runway. It gave them the leeway to change the face of popular music forever. They did, and they did. And their contributions you can never say that they didn't have that level of even if you don't like the Beatles, you can't deny their contribution to popular music. You just can't. And you do have to wonder, had they not, because it's like, okay, even if they did keep their leather jackets and their pompadour hairstyles, and they were, I don't know, trying to light condoms on fire on they wouldn't have been able to air that on Ed Sullivan, I guess. But had they not gone through with some of those changes, listened to the manager, cleaned up, would they have been able to then jump that little bit of like, oh, here, like, because that was like their introduction to the world. In order for us to be able to introduce ourselves to the world, we now have to present ourselves a certain way, make ourselves a little bit more palatable. And they did. And then when the whole world said, like, all right, we love these guys, and then they were like, shoo, we're hippies. Bob Dylan, give us some pot. We're gonna go take some spiritual journeys over to India. We're gonna tell people not to fight and get into wars. And then hi, Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Hi. He's the good boy. But their hair. Yeah. Notice, I don't have that ability. I don't have the... I had the choice made for me. More or less. So, hi, baby. Someone got their pedicure. She got a pedicure. Dr. Bill was able to come over and give her toes a little breather. Yeah. Which is nice of him. What appears to be the remains of a possum inside a Noey's enclosure. Looks like I had a bite or two inflicted upon it. I guess serves it right for trespassing. That is one of those things. Every once in a while, you just get like a critter that, I don't know, takes a wrong turn, gets in. One of the smaller ones that is able to do such a thing, or as you can see, as evidenced by there's that video from way long ago. Hi, baby. Hey, sugar pie. There's that video from way long ago when that raccoon was actually able to like crawl up and down the fence into Lakai's enclosure. So, Did you have to deal with an interloper? Did you deal with an interloper? Yeah? She's a good girl. Yeah, trespassers beware. I know. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorpus Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website KRescueTexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy. And thank you so much for your continued support. We'll see you later. All right, bye-bye.
Walk around the compound, stay